Well, this is Marcus from beamlit.com, and in this video I want to talk to you about different types of fears and overcoming them. You know, we all have fears. Every single one of us. There is always something that we are scared in a way we fear to do. It could be because of past experiences. Most of the time it is. In fact, it oftentimes comes from either a parent or a friend that tells us not to do something, and maybe we do it. Maybe we end up taking the action, and let's say we do fail at it, or whatever our definition of failure is. Then we immediately develop this fear of ever doing it again. Maybe we were embarrassed publicly. Who knows? But we do all have fears. I would encourage you to read this article. We go through 3 different types of fears that we've been able to really study and understand. We have these external fears, which it says that it's one of the easiest to diagnose and manage. Various phobias. In some of these examples, fear of spiders, fear of heights. We have these internal fears, like low levels of self-esteem or confidence. Some of these can really affect our self-image. Some of these really take time to control. And in some cases, to really change the state of how we believe who we are. These really define our self-image. These are our self-image defined fears. They seem to develop our habits, the decisions we make. Subconscious fears, those are some big ones. These are belief system fears. Our conditioning. The conditioning, all the experiences you've ever gone through in your life. These change, these direct our future, believe it or not. We do have something called our old conditioning. And the reason why I use old conditioning is because you can choose right now to define new conditioning. Our old conditioning just consists of habits, our belief system, what we have believed as a human being. For example, there may be a specific type of dog that you're absolutely scared of, and it could have been because that dog tried to attack you when you were a younger child. Now, somebody could tell you how good of a dog that really is, but in your mind, you're like, no, that's not right. That dog tried to attack me. That is that is an inner belief system, something you believe with your heart. So I want you to keep in mind that we all have this old conditioning, but it can change. If there is one principle that I want you to understand right now, it is a universal law that any habit can be replaced. That is a universal law, and only a habit can replace a habit. Don't ever forget that, because that can determine your future. That means you can change anything in the world that you want to change. There's any patterns, any habit that any negative habit that may be affecting you right now, you can change. So just keep that in mind. Now, as far as fears, I like to think of the baby step approach. Taking one step, just one simple step each day, focusing on a small fear, overcoming it. And most of the time, you just have to really go back in your life and understand, why is this a fear? How did this become a fear? Really spend time thinking about how it all came to be. And there are 2 ways that I would really encourage you to overcome fears. One of them is goals. Establishing goals that you are going to manage and overcome these fears. Another way is to develop what I call an image maker. An image maker are just principles that you live by, that you believe you possess. One of the best ways of developing an image maker is to find the 10 to 20 of the top minds, the people that you respect and love. Could be people that are already living, people that have passed away. Let's take an example such as Albert Einstein. Even Benjamin Franklin. All these great leaders, you can choose these great men Look at their examples, look at their character, look at the attributes that they've lived by, and say, you know what? I want to be like them. And each morning, you read this image maker, just different affirmations you say to yourself. Could be as simple as, I am committed to the decisions, to the actions, to the goals that I set